Guys, and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm basically going to be picking up where I left off on Sunday with my spring home refresh. I had planned to do my living room, my kitchen, and dining all in one video, but my living room took me most of the day to complete, so I decided to do my kitchen and dining separately, and I'm actually still trying to get my dining room figured out for spring. I may not even do much in there. It really just depends what I find, but so far I don't really have anything for that room. So today I'm going to be spring decorating in my kitchen, doing a little cleaning, a little cooking. But I started out this morning getting myself ready because we actually had somewhere to go this evening, so I'm just going ahead and getting myself ready for the day. I had also washed my sheets this morning as well, and I wanted to get those back on my bed. So yeah, that's what I had going on this morning. I also need to still take down my son's birthday party decorations. They were still up in my dining room. I had left those for a couple extra days after his party was over. He had some friends stay over for a night, so I just left the decorations up for a couple of days. So I still need to get that taken down.
She's gonna crush my heart. So lush, I'm loving lying in your arms. I fall apart. This crush is gonna crush my heart. Baby, I should know better. Should keep it all together, but I won't. Hanging on to every letter. You're telling me forever. I lose it, I lose my mind. Falling for it every time. Drowning the death in the blue in your eyes. It's like a rush. It's something God.
Sunday's video, I got my living room spring deep cleaned. We took care of windows and blinds. I cleaned behind the TV stand, couch cushions, all of that, and then I decorated for spring, and I love how it came out. It feels so fresh and ready for spring. I'm really liking all of the light browns and blues this year, so I added lots of that to my living room, and I'm going to be doing the same in my kitchen. How I have popped our birthday party balloons for years. So I'll just take scissors and I'll cut a tiny hole in the tail part of the balloon, and that way we don't have the loud pop. His theme this year was super cute. I did like a video game level up kind of theme. Since he was turning 9, it was a level 9 theme. I thought that was super cute. And then next we have my 13-year-old who will be turning 14. His birthday is coming up on the 11th of March. He's kind of outgrown the parties and such, but we'll still be doing something of his choice and having cake and a present. I have a few decorations here that I felt like I wanted to use in my kitchen today. I've got those sitting on my kitchen island. I won't use everything, but I've got it there to kind of play around with and see what I like and don't like. and whatever don't work will go back in the totes. My plan is to stick to the blues and browns right now, and then come summer I'll probably add in some more yellows. Some of this I already had, it's just stuff that I pulled from my totes. Some I recently thrifted or bought from TJ Maxx. That's where I get probably 90% of my home decor. It's either thrifted or from TJ Maxx, and occasionally I do get some stuff from Amazon and Walmart, and very rarely I get things from Target, but I have gotten stuff from there as well. But most of everything that I get is either from the Goodwill or TJ Maxx. Some of y'all were asking me about St. Patrick's Day decor, and I don't really decorate for St. Patrick's Day. We might do like some St. Patrick's treats and crafts, but as far as home decor, I don't really have any besides like the one thing that I accidentally bought when I was buying Valentine's decor. It was like Valentine's decor on one side and then St. Patrick's on the other, but I went ahead and put that away in my tote. It's like the only thing that I had for St. Patrick's anyways, and I don't typically decorate for St. Patrick's, so I just went ahead and stored that away. But we do also like to spend the weekend in Savannah on St. Patrick's weekend. It's a huge weekend-long celebration. They call it the Sea of Green because everybody is dressed in green and there's so many people. We usually will do that every year. I'm not quite sure if we're going to get to this year. We're kind of playing it by ear with everything, but let me know if you decorate for St. Patrick's Day. For my coffee bar area, I wanted to refresh the space a little bit. It's always fun to kind of change things up a bit. I also had gotten some new canisters from TJ Maxx that I wanted to incorporate over here. You'll see me working with this space, switching things out, changing it up, and I think there's like 4 different ways that I styled it, so leave your vote on which style you like the best in the comments below. I'll put the options up on screen once I have it styled the way that I'm going to leave it, and you can see the options back to back. By the way, I always appreciate you guys leaving feedback and suggestions. I'm not one of those that get offended by it. I want your input and your feedback because to me it's like hanging out and y'all are over at my house decorating with me, so never be afraid to leave feedback in the comments. I had somebody the other day leave feedback and they kept apologizing, hoping I wouldn't get mad. I promise I will not get mad. That's not who I am. There's a difference between rude and snarky and leaving genuine feedback and even constructive criticism. I will not get mad. That's not who I am. I appreciate it because I'm always learning things from y'all and y'all give some really good tips. So I always want you to feel welcome in my comment section. If you're being rude, then no, but otherwise I love to hear from y'all. So I knew I wanted the brown elements with the pop of blue and the green, so I had some greenery. I've got my brown wood tones, and then the blue canisters and the blue hand towel. I knew I wanted to use those. So I knew the pieces that I wanted, but getting them the way that I wanted, I just could not make up my mind. So here we have option 1, option 2, option 3, and option 4, which is the way that I ended up leaving it for now. But leave your vote in the comments below. The plant I had pulled from my bathroom, both of the risers I had, and I want to say those are from TJ Maxx. The wooden ladder I thrifted, and the little vase I put my coffee stir sticks in, that is from the Goodwill just the other day. Actually, that and the coffee mug I was drinking out of this morning, I found those both at the Goodwill. So over on this peg shelf, I kind of had already put my spring decor over here when I took down my winter stuff. I had pulled some stuff from my neutral and spring decor totes just to fill the space, and I kind of like it pretty much the way it is. So I'm not going to be changing too much of that, but I did play around with the hand towels, but in the end I just put the one that I already had back up there. And I just wanted to show y'all this plant that I've got in this basket. It's just a little potted greenery plant that I sat down in there, and the little high sign is from the Goodwill. I found that last year, and I always get questions about the pictures above the shelf. Those are from Hobby Lobby. That's another place I do get a lot of my home decor from, Hobby Lobby. I haven't been in a long time though. I think the last time I was in Hobby Lobby was well before Christmas. I do like to get some things from there though, as long as it's on sale and I'm getting a good deal. I love to shop at Hobby Lobby. And also, that little mini pitcher is from Goodwill. The lid on it has a little thing on the inside to hold it in place so that it won't fall. And then the hanging basket is also from Goodwill, and the shelf itself I just made out of some scrap wood. I went ahead and put some of my mugs away, and I decided to take a minute to straighten this cabinet. I actually got rid of a couple things as I did it, but up at the top I keep all of my seasonal and extra mugs. I keep tin foil, saran wrap, parchment paper, my colanders, all of that is in this cabinet, and it honestly was a hot mess. So it took maybe 2 minutes to straighten that up. Going to take all of our vitamins and supplements out of this one basket and transfer those to a larger basket. And I do have another basket on top of my fridge that has like Tylenol and allergy medicine and stuff like that. And then the one black caddy actually needs to go back to my bathroom, so I'm going to take that down, and I need to get everything that's in there put away. That was like a sick basket that I had put together when we got sick a couple of months ago. It had our thermometer and cough drops and stuff like that in there. By the way, who else saw the Mrs. Meyers bottle up on top of my cabinet? So that is when I deep cleaned my kitchen, and I had got up there to clean the top of my fridge, and I sat it down for a second, and then I just hopped down and totally left it up there and completely forgot about it until I saw it the other day, and I'm like, wait, that's my Mrs. Meyers. And I just haven't crawled back up there to get it. So my biggest tip I can always give y'all, this is something that I've just learned over time with my decorating, because I used to be one of those people. I would try to use every piece of decor that I had, force it and make it fit, make it work, and it would just stress me out. So my biggest tip that I can pass along is to do what you love. Put what you love where you love it. Don't try to force anything extra. Don't feel like you have to use all of your decor right now. It's okay to put it away because you might find the perfect place for it later. I do that all the time. And honestly, it's kind of fun going through my totes to switch things out, because something that I may not have loved 3 months ago, I now have the perfect place for, and it's like getting new decor without buying any. So that's my biggest tip, is just to put what you love where you love it for now, and don't feel like you have to use everything up. I'm gonna get my new spring hand towels hung. Those are from TJ Maxx as well this year. I really love the dusty pink color of those. And then I've got to get some dinner done because we had to leave soon, and I wanted to get everyone fed before we left, so that way we wouldn't have to stop and eat dinner out. Tonight I'm doing Chinese at home. It's going to be super easy because I'm just heating everything up. I'm going to pull out the air fryer. I wanted to mimic the sweet and sour chicken that you can get in a Chinese restaurant. So I picked up some of these honey tenders and then a bottle of the Panda Express sweet and sour, and I'm just going to heat up the chicken in the air fryer. And I also got a thing of fried rice. It's frozen, ready to eat. You just got to heat it through. So I'm going to throw that in my skillet, heat it through, add some broccoli, and that is going to be our dinner. It's not a homemade dinner, but it's dinner. So that's what we did tonight. And I also made the kids some homemade oatmeal bars, so we'll be getting started on that here in just a second. They're super easy. They're no bake. You just mix everything up, press the mixture into a dish with some parchment paper, and let them chill. So I went ahead and did those before we left, so they'd be ready to cut into once we got home later that night. So for these oatmeal bars, you need 2 cups of old-fashioned oats. I'm also adding chia seeds, but those are optional. You'll need a pinch of salt, and I finished off 2 piece of bags of chocolate chips that I had. I've been in this mood lately where I'm using up things in my pantry, in my fridge, just trying to clean out. It's kind of what prompted me to make these oatmeal bars. I have this big bag of oats that I need to use. I had the chocolate chips, so it just made sense. I had a half a bag of semi-sweet and a half a bag of the milk chocolate. So I added both of those in there, and then I'm going to mix all of that together and then do the wet ingredients separately. So on a low heat, I'm adding a half a cup of peanut butter and a 1/3 cup of honey. Just mixing that until it's melted together. I also added some vanilla extract. Want to press that down into a dish with some parchment paper. I'm going to let those chill in the fridge while we're gone, and I did include a clip cutting into them when we got home later so y'all could see what they came out like. My kids really love these, and they're also a great source of protein as well. But before we head out, I'm gonna make myself an iced coffee. I will see you guys again on Sunday with some Sunday reset motivation, sharing some cleaning. We'll have a grocery haul and restock in the kitchen, and also a little bit more decorating. So y'all be sure to stop by on Sunday for some more motivation. Also be sure to drop a butterfly in the comments before you go, and I'll see you in the next one.